after Pramana, the Duryodhana wanted to send Durvasa, Rishi known for his anger, but always Durvasa Rishi, who's known for anger, he is from the pure anger space. What is a pure anger space? When a child starts crying, Bhagavan says, the child is crying because of the pure space, not out of some objective reality. Like it does not have any verbalization or visualization from the outer world. It has only the real nature, how it wants, what it wants, and it cries. Same way, Durvasa anger always leads to auspiciousness because he is from that pure space. It only goes back to as blessings. So Duryodhana doesn't understand this cognition shift and all that. He sends Durvasa saying that they are in the hermit, the place where they have no food, and let him go and ask for food. What happens? And beautifully, the whole story says how Durvasa was sent by Duryodhana, and Durvasa is asked to go by Pandavas to go take a bath and come back. While he went, Draupadi has finished eating from the Akshaya Patra, and the Akshaya Patra was given for just to feed them, and finally when Draupadi eats, it will stop manifesting for that day. And Krishna, she calls for Krishna's help, and she knows that only Krishna can help. And Krishna went there and saw one peck of rice, and he ate that, and he said, okay, now Durvasa will be fulfilled. And simply to the great surprise, when Durvasa came, he said, no, I don't want anything because my stomach is full. And Bhagavan has made us all experience that in Adi Kailash. He would eat and bless us, and simply all of us will feel not just fulfilled but full satisfaction of eating a full meal. All these Paramahamsas and avatars, whether Mahapariva or Sai Baba or Bhagavan, they just manifest food, and they are literally the Annapurni. How do they do that? Simply by connecting in that space. The food just keeps multiplying. When Satya Sai Baba was questioned by his balasans, his school kids, and they told him, oh Baba, I don't think you are materializing, we want to check you. And Baba laughs and says, okay, where you want to take me? Because usually he go and sit in a sand place, and from the sand he will take anything he wants and showcase. So they took him to a graveyard, and he said, okay, fine, dig. And they dug 1 feet, 2 feet, 3 feet, and after 3 feet they got a little scared because they might feel some dead body or something. And Baba kept on saying, dig, dig, dig. And finally, when they dug little deep, they started touching something squishy and soft and cold. And they got scared and ran out. And Baba said, no, go pick up that. And they picked up, it was some fresh new mango. And Baba cut the mango and gave the kids. And they said, okay, again he turned, again cut it. Again he turned, again he cut it. He kept on doing that with the same mango. And they said, finally understood that this is not something possible for anything that we understand, and simply surrendered. All these avatars, there's so many. Bhagavan just made a tree near a Gurukul to manifest the mangoes for all the balasans, and only in that year it gave mangoes. Again and again, so many